I'm getting my weekly food prep done today, or at least I'm gonna get it started today. Might finish it up tomorrow, but I will go over real quick my list, and then also my meal plan for the week is over here. I'll do that first. Chili mac, I did that on Monday. And then Tuesday I put down potato soup. Today is actually Wednesday, so I'm a little bit off schedule. I'm actually doing the potato soup tonight because I ended up having some rice in the fridge that I needed to use up. So I made a quick stir fry with some pork last night. And then I pushed the potato soup to today. And then I have chicken legs and wings. I got a couple of large chickens at Costco that I'm going to be piecing out for my food prep. Got it over here. And I'm going to do one meal with the legs and the wings. And then I have Thursday down for leftovers, Friday, some stir-fry cabbage and chicken with rice, Saturday, chicken parmesan. I have some pasta, and I have the chicken breasts from the whole chickens that I'm going to be piecing out, and I thought I would just bread those real quick. I don't have enough to do a huge batch of chicken strips like I like to do, so I figured I'd just bread those real quick and do a chicken parmesan type meal with some pasta and green beans on the side, and then I have leftovers on Sunday. And my meal plan, I kind of just use it as a list of stuff that I have, meals that I have stuff for. I don't stick, like I've already not stuck to the days that I write things down for, but I know I have the stuff that I need for all of these things. And so I kind of use it and just pick and choose what I want to make on whatever day. All right, and so here's my food prep for the week. First very important thing is soup bases. I have been out of these for a week or two, and it just is so difficult when I'm out of these. These are such a lifesaver for me because it makes throwing together a soup in the Instant Pot so easy. So I am working on that. The first thing that I have to do for the soup bases is make the broth. So I'll get that going in my Instant Pot and then get the soup bases put together. I'm going to piece out the chickens, and so I'll do one batch of broth to get started, and then once I piece out the chickens, I will use the chicken carcasses and make another big batch of broth to have on hand. If I make too much, I'll just throw some in the freezer for another time. Bread the chicken strips for the chicken parmesan. Cut up some raw veggies for munching on throughout the week, and boil eggs like I do every single week. And that is what I have on my food prep list. It's not too terribly long, and hopefully I'll be able to knock it out pretty quick today and a little bit tomorrow. you like it. So it is the next day now, and last night I had the second batch of broth going in my Instant Pot, and it got to be the end of the night and we were busy with family time and I didn't want to deal with it. So one thing that I like to do with my broth in the Instant Pot is just flip it over to slow cook mode and leave it all night and then deal with it in the morning. So one thing though, you can't switch it to slow cooker mode while it is still up to pressure, so you do have to let the pressure off and let it release pressure before you switch it to slow cooker mode. But if you do that, you can turn on slow cooker and then leave it and deal with it whenever you have a chance. I have done that many times. So I have my second batch of broth here that I strained this morning and I stuck in the fridge for a little while so the fat could separate. And I definitely wanted the broth to be cold before I put it into the soup bases. It's hard to do this backwards. So I got, I think 3 or 4 of my soup bases in the freezer already with my first batch of broth, and I have 4 more that I need to add the broth to, and then they will be ready to go into the freezer. I just stuck the other soup bases in the fridge that didn't have the broth in them yet, just because I didn't want to deal with it overnight. So I'm going to get that finished. Then I just have to bread the chicken, and I think that is it for my food prep for the week, and then I will be set. I think I'm actually going to cook the chicken Parmesan type meal. We actually don't even have Parmesan cheese. It's just breaded chicken with pasta and spaghetti sauce. But I am going to cook that tonight because if I'm going to go ahead and bread them, I was going to bread them and then freeze them and then cook them another night, but I might as well just do it tonight if I'm going to be working on it. So that is the last thing, and then my food prep will be done for the week.